Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it something? I mean, evil has no shame. I'm sitting in at the computer trying to see if I can connect with people who are suffering, giving them some information through this computer system that God loves them and trying to reach them through all the darkness that covers them. And then they come on with Donald Trump. This is what I mean by evil has no shame. Talking about signing some policing bill, talking about some safety, and put this young man up before the nation and the world. The young man that nobody believes a word come out of his mouth, and got him sitting up there reading some stuff that somebody else wrote, and everybody knows it's nothing but that junk pile of junk. Now, I'm not saying this to be angry at Donald Trump because I told you he's like a lot of love. I'm telling you this because that's the truth. He is a big liar and he's lying still. And as you were watching, I'm sure you heard something saying, I heard somebody talking about trying to, I believe this was the Democrats and Joe Biden and maybe those other supporters talking about, yeah, you got to do everything you possibly can. No four more years of Donald Trump. They even got some ad out about dissension, Donald Trump coming down the escalators and how he's took a descent in America, going straight down in this descent with him. And it is obviously true. There's no question about that. But when they say we can't afford 4 more years of Donald Trump, yeah, that's a good thing. But I'm asking the people of color. I'm asking black people. I'm asking poor people. I'm asking people that's suffering. That might sound good. But you should be asking the Democrats, since they want to replace Donald Trump. The number one question in your mind has nothing to do with no 4 more years or no more Donald Trump. The question in your mind should be, what are you planning to do, Democrats? What proposals do you have? Don't come and tell me what you plan to do. What proposals do you have to offer dealing with 400 years of second-class citizenry? What proposal do you have that's going to lift 400 years of second-class citizenry from those people? What is your proposal? And ladies and gentlemen, if they have no proposal to lift you up out of your 400 years of suffering and bondage and second-class treatment, if they have no kind of plans, why would you vote for them? Because they running from Trump? Trump is their enemy. Trump is not our enemy. Our enemy is the system, Trump and the Democrats. And are they willing to fix the system? If they say no, and you deserve to have the system fixed, then you go to the polls and you vote, you write your name in. You let the world know that you don't care what they're doing. You have grown above this junk and you're committing your name to make a change. So ask the Democrats, and you can even ask the Republicans, what are they going to do, or what are their proposals to lift 400 years of second-class citizenry from those that have been persecuted under it? Ask them. Well, you know, if the Republicans, whatever the Republicans say, you know they're lying. So just push that off to the side. Whatever the Democrats say, you know they are lying. So push that off to the side. So the only way you are going to get what you deserve, and if it's the good part, push those systems of government aside, allow the Spirit of God that you can't see and nobody else can see except like the earth and all the evidence to live inside of you. They will know it because you will be the evidence of it. You will show it. You will be making sure that every individual in America and the rest of the world can tag on it if they want to, got their needs, their wants, and their desires met. They will have unlimited, unrestricted food, clothing, shelter, education, and health care. And all this will be met by giving them the avenue whereby they can reach their greatest joy that allows them to play in the playground forever by each one of them being given a gift so they can play in the playground. And each day they play a part. They don't own the playground. They're not the bullies. They play a part. That means, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's working, everybody that benefits from the system has a career that they do. Some are building houses, some are educating, some are making food, some are taking care of the highways, some are taking care of cars, some are painting houses, some are digging ditches, some are fixing computers, some are making telephones, some are sweeping sidewalks, and every last one of them got food, clothing, and shelter. They're not hungry for nothing. Not a single one of them have to lie, cheat, and steal to get anything. They don't have to be in bigotry or anything. You know what, out of that system of living that they have peace, prosperity, and freedom, and the joy of life. and the fulfillment of their dreams. They have nobody coming up with a system that said you got to do this. If you don't do it, we're putting you in jail. You got a system, if you don't do this, we're going to rob you. We got a system that if you don't do this, we'll beat you side the head. We got a system that if you don't do this, we'll kill you. That's the kind of system the people of the world live under today, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't hear any politician, Republican or Democrat, American or otherwise, talking about ending that. The only one that would talk about ending that are the messiahs that God have identified here on earth. And I want to thank you for this time. Until next time, Eddie Marcus.